Hello guys, welcome again. New live stream for Bitcoin. Today is Friday. Well, I don't know in your country, but let's start, okay? So right now here I have an empty chart of Bitcoin. So I'm gonna check right now the weekly chart because and also the monthly because today is the last day of the month. So we're gonna have a monthly close. I think it's gonna be very important if we can see what is happening right now for Bitcoin and what we can expect next month. So let me show you here in the monthly basis here what is doing right now Bitcoin. Using just price action, I can tell you right now, Bitcoin, I am looking for continuation. That's it, simple. As long as Bitcoin is closing the candle above $29,500, everything should be fine, and I will start looking for maybe $37,000. That's it. So around this box, I am looking for Bitcoin. Maybe in the next couple months, that is the area I will start looking for maybe a major correction. After that, but fears right now, at least next month, next 2-3 months, I think Bitcoin is gonna be is bullish. So now let's use some indicators. I'm gonna use classic indicators like RSI, stochastic, because I wanna show you how with just simple indicators, not my system, we can also do this. So let me show you here the RSI. A long time ago, I can remember the last time when I did an RSI technical analysis. As you can see here, this is bullish. Let me tell you something right now. It's extremely bullish. Bitcoin with the last close here is holding the 50 level. Technically speaking, the bull market is here. Technically speaking, every time when Bitcoin is about the 50 level, the bull market is here. So of course we can see a pullback. We will see maybe a pullback, a major pullback in the long term. But technically speaking, as long as Bitcoin is above 50 level, everything should be fine. Looking for continuation. So you're bearish right now in Bitcoin. You're bearish because the stock market, whatever, or the recession. I don't care. No, Bitcoin is bullish. That's it. Okay, monthly is bullish. I am looking for continuation. Yes, and this is gonna be like this for all 2023, 2024. It's gonna be like this. So as long as Bitcoin is holding, and it's very bullish, it's holding the 50 level right now in the monthly. With this close, we will get the confirmation in the monthly. So it's bullish. That's it. That's it. No shorts. I know you love shorting, right? But no, at least all this year and maybe next year I will not short. You will see my account just long. As you can see here, this is bullish. Now let me show you here the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Let me see what we can see with RSI. Okay, so one thing here, Bitcoin is testing again the moving average here. As you can see here, I can say it's not like breaking, not yet, but with this price action, as long as Bitcoin is above the 50 level, as you can see here, 50 level, I'm bullish in the long term for weekly chart. I am bullish. I am bullish, of course. If you want to see confirmation, I will be more like happy, confident like about this technical analysis if I see the RSI closing this weekend above 62, 63. If we see that, yes, this is gonna be continuation, and you will see maybe RSI around here. Let me show you here something around here. A little. I am not looking for new high because, of course, if we see we will see a move, a continuation to the upside, like something like here. Eventually, we will see better variance, and that is gonna be something like we saw in 2021. And after that, I'm gonna start telling you, hey, short. But at least I think this will take months, maybe next year. Who knows? The thing is, like, it's bullish. Bitcoin is bullish in weekly chart as well. And let me show you the 1-day chart. 1-day chart is doing something very interesting here. Let me show you here. With the RSI, we don't have better variance. We don't have anything here. Of course, you can say, I'm going to talk about my system, but first, the RSI, as you can see here, this is healthy. I mean, usually when you see the first test, usually you will see a bounce. So, of course, it will take time, maybe a couple of weeks. Maybe I think Bitcoin will just stay sideways here for maybe 1 week more after the weekly close sorry, the monthly close. Remember what I say all time. Every time when I say when the new monthly is coming, Bitcoin is just in sideways, waiting for the waiting for the close. So right now, Bitcoin is close about $29,500. As long as it's holding here, of course, I'm looking for sideways, but overall, in the long term, I'm looking for more upside. So let's continue in 4-hour chart with RSI here. RSI, of course, this is not good. It's bearish. Actually, it's not very powerful. We don't have a bullish divergence here, so just sideways, I think. So now let's continue with the next indicator. Okay, I'm gonna show you the stochastic because some people they are asking me like, hey, what is stochastic? Well, I used it a long time ago, long time ago, when I started my career in trading. So the thing here is like, I am not a big fan of the stochastic, but well, never mind. The thing here is like, with RSI and stochastic, especially stochastic RSI, you can see almost the same thing. So that's why I prefer to use different indicators. The thing here is like, the rule is very simple, same as Bitcoin, as RSI. As long as above 50 level, every pullback should be about a buy. That's it. So as long as above this white line, everything should be good. You see with the stochastic, every time when it's below the 50 level, we have a bear market. Yeah, it's very simple. We have a bear market here. You see, yellow box, sideways, crash. You see, here sideways, crash, and here sideways, crash. Yeah, and we can do exactly the same here. Here, sideways, crash. You see. Technically speaking, the bear market is over. It's over right now. We are in the phase number 1, I think. The first number 1, I call like 3 phases. Like I like to talk in this way. Like first phase is like Bitcoin or any asset break the downtrend. The second phase is when the market is stable, boring, sideways, and the last phase is when you see the massive bull run. Okay, so I think right now Bitcoin, what we saw here is the first phase. I mean, the first phase broken after Bitcoin broke this high here around 24K. Technically speaking, above here, technically speaking, Bitcoin is doing very well, and after that actually confirmed like 24K is a support. So this is very good. As long as Bitcoin is above here, 24K, and one of my videos, 24, 25, 26K, this area is not exact around here, but as long as above here, this yellow box, everything should be fine. And now let me tell you something. I am looking for more upside. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now let me show you the monthly. The monthly with this indicator, we have continuation. And technically speaking, every time when you see RSI above 50 level, you will see the bull market in the monthly. So let me show you here with a new close. You see the close in tomorrow. I think it's likely we will see it. You will see expansion here. So every time when you see that, what happened here? Yeah, after the close here, yes, around here is like around all this move, all this move. Okay, so of course this is about to start. So imagine something like this. So of course in the price we will see something like this. That's it. Okay. It's very simple technical analysis, no fancy things. Now, of course, this is not my sister. I did it when I was, like very young. The thing I don't like to use, why I don't like to use this kind of things is because many people they use it, and also many people they use it in the wrong way. Yeah, in the wrong way. No, it's golden cross here, buy here to the moon. No, because many times is just sideways or maybe it's gonna crash more. The problem with the stochastic is like that. It could stay in the same area many months. Yeah. So how you're gonna trade this? It's not possible. No, you don't have a signal here. You have the momentum here telling you it's to the upside, yes, but an entry point, you don't have it. Here, maybe you can say yes. Historically speaking, every time when Bitcoin is in this area, yes, maybe the bottom is already is there, potentially yes, but you cannot apply this rule to all the assets, just Bitcoin. and that is the problem. That's why I don't like to use the stochastic. Well, never mind. So the monthly is bullish. Okay, so it's bullish. That's it. Okay, so no shorts, no shorts, no shorts the rest of the year, I think. Okay, so now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with my system of trading. I'm gonna show you here the my scripts here. Let me see 1 second. I need to add the moving average. Yes, of course. Good. Now I'm gonna remove some options here because I have some options here. Let me just I'm gonna remove the ATR. I'm gonna remove the ATR. Good. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart, my friend, for me, right? In my humble opinion, this is a reversal pattern. What I said to you, careful here because if Bitcoin breaks 26K, weekly closing at the body, the candle closing below there, you will see 20K, right? Bitcoin must hold and close above here because we are looking for this pattern, right? Breaking here, testing here, and after that, continuation. We are in this process here. Now, the question is, how big is gonna be this move? Yeah. Honestly, I am not expecting like a massive bull run. No, because remember, this is the first phase. The first phase of the bull market, first of all, is the reversal. This is the reversal, yes. And after that, yes, you will see more upside. And after that, the second phase is just you will see sideways for maybe 6 months. And after that, when people they are looking like, oh my god, Bitcoin is boring. I hate Bitcoin, blah blah, it's not moving. And after that, the third phase is like the bull run. Why? Because it's normal. In all the markets, not just Bitcoin, you have a phase of consolidation, right? So that's why I am looking for this move, yes, but overall, I am looking for a peaceful, boring sideways after that move. Okay, so this is a reversal for me. Of course, this is a reversal. Eventually, we will see a better variance, but it will take months. Now, let's talk about the monthly. The monthly is coming, of course. Let me show you here. The monthly is bullish. Bitcoin did very well. Almost tested the MA55 here, around 25K. Very good. And it's closing. It's about to close. Of course, it's going to close about there. MA21. And this is very bullish. This is very bullish. And I am looking for, in the monthly basis, maximum target is around $40,000 maximum. So in the monthly, we have a monthly buy signal here. And also the volatility is contracting here. I am not looking for, as I said before, I am not thinking Bitcoin will hit like new all-time high this year. No, I think that is going to happen maybe next year. But no shorts, my friend, no shorts. Actually, every pullback, I am a financial advisor, remember, but every pullback, you see every pullback right now we have is a buy. It's not a sell, it's a buy, okay? Every pullback, of course, I'm talking about macro pullbacks, 20%, 30% pullback, right? We don't have this kind of pullbacks. I think we will have that pullback in some point this year after we see Bitcoin around almost 40K, 37, something like that. After we see like 30, 35% pullback, yes, that is going to be the buy opportunity, at least in my humble opinion. So let's talk about now the 1-day chart here. 1-day chart here, let me show you here. Bitcoin, yes, we are going to have, what is this signal? What is this signal? Is usually it's a sell signal, right? Yes, but one thing here is like it's in sideways. I mean, ADX is still positive, so that is telling me Bitcoin is not gonna drop. It's gonna just stay in sideways, maybe 1 week here, something like this, doing this, and in some point it's gonna potentially break out. Why? Because if I know weekly chart is bullish, why is bullish? Let me show you here. It is because time is extremely important, my friend. Look at this. Bitcoin, the sell signal was here. It was in May, yes, around here. And I said, hey, the prediction is to the downside, right? This is the MA55 here after 2-3 months, and it's about to test a sell line here. But instead of crashing, what Bitcoin is doing is pumping. It's very simple. So what is going to happen usually, because I saw it many times, you will see this, something like this, something like this. So We will see a better divergence in some point, yes, but it will take 3 months. So what is the only way to confirm this is Bitcoin must be higher. The price must be higher around here, in this yellow box. Okay, we have an example in 4-hour chart. Let me show you, because maybe you say, oh, what is that? Okay, let me show you here. We have here a very good example in 4-hour chart. Bitcoin entered in sideways here, you see. Settle line is about to be tested here, and after that, the color change. Yeah, this indicator has 3 colors: the darker purple, the darker blue, and the light blue, and in the middle, like, I don't know, semi-transparent, something like that. So the thing here is, like, when you see this change, yeah, this change is changing here the color, and Bitcoin is not crashing. This is telling you right now, Bitcoin is gonna pump, and you will see usually a better divergence. In this case, we didn't see the better divergence. As you can see, it's super big here, a massive pump here. So that is something like is happening right now in weekly chart. Understand? So something like this, I am looking for in weekly basis. So the next 3 months, at least for my opinion, in my opinion, we will see something like this. Now, in my Patreon, I posted a technical analysis for this in the long term, and I share 10 altcoins I am looking for. I mean, for me, they have a very good setup. I think I am right now. I am updating every 2 weeks my technical analysis for them. So actually, this weekend I'm gonna share the update for all of them. So the thing here is, like, remember, investing in the investing channel is for long-term positions. For example, the next 3-6 months. If you don't have time, but you wanna just enter to the market, but you don't have time, you have family, you're working, you have a life. So that is the channel for you. If you are trading like 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, maximum 1 day chart. Of course, I have another channel for this kind of volatility. Okay, so let's continue here. In 4-hour chart, we can expect, first of all, we have a bullish divergence. I opened here a long position around $30,000, 300 around there, and I close around $30,000, 700. Why I close? Technically speaking, is still there, right? The bullish divergence, yes. But the thing here is, like, I know experience is the thing I'm telling you. Experience. I know monthly is coming. Usually the markets, they don't move, especially Bitcoin. Just is now market makers, they are waiting for the monthly close. And also, if I know 1 day chart is about to fire a sideways signal, because it's not a signal, a sideways signal, so get ready for at least the first week of July. This is gonna be just boring, just more sideways. Okay, so but in any pullback, if you see any pullback here, for example, you see like a red candle here, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the upside. You understand? So you see Bitcoin dropping here around maybe $28,000, 29, whatever. No shorts, my friend, no shorts. Long, okay? Follow the river, and the river in this case is, I mean, the trend is to the upside, okay? The trend is your best friend. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue here. And 1 second, let me. Okay, so let me continue here, and I'm gonna show you the USD dominance here, because remember, I use USD dominance as a contrarian indicator for Bitcoin. So if I see bullish Bitcoin, I need to see USD dominance bearish. So first of all, in 1 day chart, this is looking like we will see a bounce here in USD dominance. So, well, the pullback you were waiting for potentially for Bitcoin is about to happen maybe next week, but it's just gonna be a pullback. Remember, pullback. Why? Because if I show you the weekly chart, what is this, my friend? We are gonna see a sell signal soon for this thing, and I think we will see maybe a drop to maybe 6.26, and from there we will see a bounce. So my target, because we will see here a sell signal soon, maybe this next weekend. So I will start looking for a move to this place around here. And that is gonna be the move I am looking for Bitcoin in higher time frames. So the monthly here, let me show you here. Monthly, we have a better divergence here in the monthly. No shorts for Bitcoin. For me, I was shorting Bitcoin in 2021, 2022. I was very happy. I took one of the best shorts around $66,000, 600. From there to maybe 30K, or even I mean, I was holding just for 3 months, and it was amazing. Amazing times shorting. I love shorting. Honestly, I love bear markets. I know maybe you don't like it, but I think because I am the idea like you learn more from your failures than your success. Bear market is challenging, is different, and is you have to really build some real skills to master the bear market. And in a bull market, just you buy and hold and to the moon, right? There is no science there. So but let me tell you something. If you can handle the bear market and you actually make money in the bear market, congratulations, my friend, because you belong to the maybe 5% or even less personal traders who actually they are good. So bull markets is a piece of cake. That's it. So for me, holidays they are coming. When the bull markets arrive, you will see me like just chilling here because I will just hold for maybe 6 months and be happy. Okay, but you want to become a real trader, you have to actually the bear markets they are the best moment to become a trader, at least in my opinion. Okay, so let me continue here. We have a better variance in the monthly here. Yeah, we have a sell signal. The only thing is missing here is the ADX is still positive. So that is the problem right now here. In the moment when you see ADX positive here, it's negative here, that is gonna tell me that this thing is losing momentum. And finally we will see a test to maybe 6.20, what is it, 21. And historically speaking, after this moving average is tested, you will see sideways for maybe 4 months. So that is gonna be potentially the bull market I am looking for. But it's the first time we have this setup versus a variance in the monthly, so I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, we'll be very happy. Honest, I don't know. The answer is I don't know. But if we see this move to the moving average MA55, we will have a very strong bull market for Bitcoin. So, but that is something I want to see. I need to see a very strong candle breaking the MA21 here in the monthly. But for now, the best technical analysis I can tell you right now is based on the historical data. Usually, the USD dominance is gonna be here in sideways. So now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is something like I am watching actually a lot. Why? Because I am in alts. I am looking for a major. Remember the altcoin season, right? I explained to you many times. In some point, I'm gonna start looking for altcoin season. The altcoin season, in my opinion, is coming. Not this month. Maybe in some point, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Why? Because look at this beautiful, beautiful here. MA55 is about to be tested. I said long time ago. I think in March this year. It's like this. Target should be around maybe 55%, 56%. So around here, and you can see it's about to test this area, and it's amazing. What is it telling me? Is good. Why? Because when I see this test, technically speaking, is for me it's gonna be the best times to start looking for altcoins. That's why I posted my videos like 2 weeks ago, because I knew this, of course, based on technical analysis and probabilities. You see this test, the direction is gonna be like this, okay? And when you see this to the downside, Bitcoin dominance to the downside, and Bitcoin bullish, what is that? Equals altcoin season. Simple. Okay. So that's why I am actually I bought some altcoins 2 weeks ago. I'm still holding. I don't care. I will just wait for 3-6 months and let's see. So Bitcoin season, altcoin season is coming. So get ready for that because I think it's gonna be very interesting. You want to know my picks? I said before I posted my picks in investing channel. Of course, they are private. Also, thank you for your support, guys. It's just few of you that you are there, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's why if you have any requests, I know someone asked me a few days ago. I want one coin in the investing channel. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I am reading the thread right now, so I'm gonna update my video and I'm gonna add your coin. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with something else. Let me just 1 second because I need to see. 1 second. One moment because I want to show you something. Okay. 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 So now I'm gonna continue with the stock market, but first I'm gonna show you something. I'm very happy to show you this. Let me show you here is this is my blog about psychology of trading. Um I maybe you don't like it because I know you like more charts and you want to see the triangles, rectangles, so you want to see buy and sell signal. I know this is very exciting, right? I know it's wow, amazing. I want to make money right now. But the problem right now is like actually many people they are not ready for that. Doesn't matter if you have a mentor, doesn't matter if you know the technical analysis, doesn't matter if you read many books about technical analysis if you don't have the mindset, the right mindset. Of course, I'm not saying I had the right mindset. No, the only thing I have is experience, and I wanted to share this. I created this blog because actually I had an ebook about trading, but I think it's better if I post some articles. I'm trying to tell all the. I want to share all the information there. I think it's better. So let me show you here. I have three, so I'm gonna post the next one today. So, but for example, the first one is this one. It's the harsh reality of a trader. If you want to know, if you don't have experience about trading, and you want to know what is actually to be like a trader, you can read this article and you will realize like it's not that easy like you are thinking, because social media is like, oh yeah, you buy meme coins and tomorrow you will become millionaire. Yeah, but it's not that easy. Okay. And the last one here is about the power of emotional control in trading. That I think is very useful. If you are thinking, if you feel like when you're trading, you feel like you don't know what to do, you're just watching the charts and just you are still always the numbers and how much money you are making, I think this article is going to help you a lot. Of course, I'm going to cover here in this blog, of course, technical analysis, but mostly all the content is more about books about psychology of money, of trading, or the money trading, tips and tricks about how to handle emotions and how to see the markets and everything. Okay, so I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Well, I'm very happy to show you this. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the stock market. Okay, so if you have any requests, please let me know. And after that, we are gonna start with the educational section of this live stream. I'm gonna explain again my technical system, my system of trading, how it's working. So if you are interested to learn my system of trading, I'm gonna show you in this video how the basic rules you have to follow. Yeah, basic rules you have to follow to learn this system. It's gonna take time, but you must be patient and keep trying and keep trying. I said to one of my students a long time ago, you have to trade 1,000 times in paper trading, whatever. But it will take 6 months. I don't care. You have take 1,000 trades, 1,000 trades. Okay, you have to execute 1,000 trades. Yeah, but it's very hard, right? It's very difficult. Of course, it requires discipline. I know it's difficult. Okay, so let's continue here. I'm gonna continue with the stock market, and first of all, I'm gonna open this section with the stock market. Let me show you the SP500. The SP500 here is bullish in monthly. That's it. Monthly close, super bullish, super beautiful. Weekly chart here, we have momentum here to the upside, no better variance, nothing at all. Of course, I am not saying buy here. Buying here for me is a little bit stupid, since honestly, it's stupid for me. No, thank you. No thanks. Maybe we'll see another leg up here, and after that we will see a pullback. But this pullback, my friend, in the long term should be a buy opportunity. That's it. Simple. Okay, there is no better variance in weekly chart. No shorts. No shorts. Okay, no shorts. That's it. I know. You want to short here. No better variance in one day chart. Bounce here in between one. Of course, for me, it's risky in opening long positions in the long term. Of course, it's not a good idea. If I had to trade the SP500, maybe it's just gonna be in 4-hour chart, and that's it, because there is no point to buy right now the stock market, because I buy Bitcoin or any asset after a major pullback, not when it's pumping. Okay, that is one of the rules I have. So let's continue here. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the silver. Okay, silver and gold. Okay, silver and gold. First, let me continue here. No, where is silver? Silver. Okay, good. Silver in weekly, monthly. So you want to see like the long term. Okay, first of all, we have a better variance. Sideways is doing very good. Yes, I think it's gonna be using sideways here. It's not gonna break the MU55. I think it's gonna be around this area between 21, 22 in the weekly basis. In the monthly, um, that this is something like I really don't like. Following strictly the rules of my system of trading, seller line is testing right now, and the price is not pumping. Actually, is in sideways. So be careful here, because if this, if maybe this year you see a sell signal here in the monthly, potentially you will see maybe $18 tested again. Let me show you here the 3 months chart. 3 months chart in the long. Okay, you are looking for. I think you asked me for 6 months is because you are looking to buy silver and gold and just keep it there forever, right? Like maybe 3, 4, 5 years. The thing here is like with this setup right now, my friend, I am not expecting an interesting move in the next 3 years for gold, silver. Sorry, it's just gonna be in sideways here because we don't have a signal here right now. I think it's gonna help you maybe you just to protect your capital against inflation. Maybe yes, but you will not make money with silver. That is my point. Mhm. Okay, so let me continue with gold. Mm, Gold. Okay, gold. 3 months chart here. We have a better variance here, where in 6 months. I mean, I'm talking about the next 2, 3 years. Um, I mean, it's testing the previous high here. Technically speaking, I will never buy here. Technically speaking, no, thank you. The next 2, 3 years, I think is a very bad idea. Any close below 1,700. Of course, I don't think that is gonna happen. I think this chart is still bullish here. But I think for me as investor, because it's investing, not trading, no thanks. I would never buy in the previous high. No, thank you. So let me show you here the monthly here. The monthly is looking very interesting because this is gonna drop. It's gonna drop. We have a better variance from this point and this point. Yes, is let me see. Yes, we have a better variance here. We have a better variance here. From this point and this point, I am looking for 1,700 for gold in the long term in the monthly. Let me see here the weekly chart. Still the momentum is to the downside here. I think 1,845 is gonna be the target. From there, of course, I'm looking for a bounce, maybe one the chart here from here. But overall, for me, I think gold is not gonna be bullish for maybe a couple years. I think no new highs. Okay, that is a thing. Okay, so let's continue. Disney. Okay, Disney bullish, right? Disney to the moon. All in Disney. I know. Let me see Disney. What is Disney? Disney. Okay. Disney to the moon. Okay. First of all, here in weekly chart, I am still bullish here, looking for a potential. It's like this. Okay. It's like this. That's it. Of course, it's gonna take time, but with this volatility contraction here and potentially the momentum forming one, two, three. No, let me see. One, two. I will be very happy if I see another leg down, maybe the last one around here, maybe around 80, something like this. Because if we see that, we will have triple bullets at variance, and it's gonna be amazing. But in this case, I don't care. I mean, the thing here is like curve is like 80%, 85% of development. So in the moment when you see this buy signal here, that this thing there is a good chance and you will see Disney in some point, maybe in the next 3, 4 months, around maybe 110 or 115 around here. That is maybe because don't forget about this. It's in downtrend, right? It's in downtrend where your resistance is gonna be around 105, 106 around there. So in some point we will see this move. Yes, you will have two choices: protect your entry or just take your money. It's up to you. Okay, so let's continue. What is that? I never saw this chart in I don't know, Nicola. Okay, So weekly basis is in downtrend. No, thank you. It's not with me. This is just a meme coin for me. So it's a downtrend here. I mean, it's a downtrend. If you want to buy this thing, at least in my case, I have to see, I want to see some consolidation like this night, for example. I want to see consolidation here sideways first, and after, it will take months, all this year maybe. There is no entry point here for me. I think for me, is this chart is, there is no point to buy this thing. No, 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 no. No, in my case, I don't have a strong opinion about this asset because there is no basement, there is nothing, just is a pump and dump, something like this. Sorry, I cannot help you with that. Uh-huh. The 2 month chart here, not even worse. This is just candles to the downside, so there is nothing here for me. Uh-huh. Let me see the monthly here. Monthly here is same thing. I don't have a strong opinion, my friend. Here, this is just is looking like a meme coin. So maybe after 3-4 months, if you see a basement here, yes, potentially we can start looking for maybe a bounce, but not now. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with Bitcoin is moving right now. Let me see here. Let me one moment. Let me see here. Buy signal in 1 hour chart. Yes, I know. You see, I knew it. Buy signal in 1 day chart, in 1 hour chart to the moon. I don't think so. I think Bitcoin is just gonna be in sideways. This is looking healthy, honestly. Looking healthy. Technically speaking, the entry is there, but in my case, just I'm happy waiting for the monthly close. After I see the monthly close, I'm gonna start looking for maybe some action here. Ethereum Classic is moving here. With this setup, someone asked me about Ethereum Classic. Is like this setup in 1 day chart. I will be careful here because you're looking for an entry. I think is not in 1 day chart is not the best moment to enter right now here. If you're looking for weekly chart, this is just one of my coins I am looking for. Just I'm gonna show you this one. This we have a bolus divergence here. You know what is happening with bolus divergence in the next 3 months, right? I know you know. I know you know. Okay, so let's continue here. I think for Bitcoin, I think that's it. So in the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna start talking about my system of trading. This is the most interesting part of this live stream because I think I can remember the last time when I was teaching or sharing my technical my system of trading here in a live stream. So I'm gonna start with the basics. Okay, I'm gonna start with the basics. You can just play again many times this video, this section, because I think you will have you have to do it if you want to understand how it's working. First of all, here I'm gonna remove my indicators. Okay. First of all, here we are gonna add just one indicator, one moving average. I'm gonna add the exponential moving average here. And I'm gonna add here the exponential ME55. Okay, so I'm gonna change the color here, and we have this line. Perfect. Okay, so the thing here is like in my seasonal trading, the ME55 is extremely important because it's a dynamic support or resistance, and it's gonna help me to see the trend is to the upside or to the downside or is in sideways. So the rule is very simple. For example, if I see, sorry, 1 second here. So here, as you can see here, Bitcoin in 2015, yes. If we see this, we study here this chart here, and the rule is very simple. One of the rules, right? One of the rules is like when you see breaking very hard the ME55 here, you will see a bounce. And this bounce, when you see the ME55 tested here, the direction is always is gonna be like this. Always is gonna be like this, following the trend. Because I don't have superpowers, I cannot predict the future, right? I am not an Avenger. The best thing I can do is just I have to project the price. So always it's gonna be like this. Many times I'm gonna fail. Yes, of course, yes. That's what risk management is the most. It's very important. You are gonna open a short position here. You have to set a stop loss always. So the thing here is like always is gonna be like this. Okay, always is gonna be like this. Now the same thing when it's pumping. For example, here is breaking the 55. testing the MA55 here, and after that, the speculation always is gonna be like this. You see? One basic rule. You see, every time when you see the market is trending to the upside or to the downside, any test to the MA55, usually we can expect a bounce or continuation to the downside in this case. In this case, it's a downtrend after this break. Bouncing here and continuation. And here, break, testing here, and after that, continuation, in this case, to the upside. So, do you realize the pattern? The pattern is like this, right? Pattern is like this. To the downside and to the upside like this. This is the pattern always I am looking for MA55 in my system. Reversals is the only pattern. I am not looking for triangles, as you can see here. It's not a triangle, it's not a rectangle. I don't care your trend lines. I don't care your falling wedge or all that shit. No. Okay? I don't see shapes. You see here I don't know, like a triangle, rectangle, whatever you want to see is up to you. Okay? You want to know why, I invite you again to read my blog, and maybe you will get a better idea why I am not looking for patterns in the market. Okay. The only thing I can tell you right now here is what all the things you see here, all the green and red candles you see here is the product of many emotional people. Do you understand? All the candles you see here is the reflection, is the product, the result of the combination of a lot of people having this like feeling, right? Like, oh my God, I need to buy, I need to sell. Okay. So we cannot, of course, there is the classic technical analysis, like with rectangles, with triangles, with rainbows, with whatever, we can do something. But I don't know, you know that, but 75% of all the people who are doing that kind of things, they are losing money. Yeah. So I know it's very interesting, right? Okay. So two basic rules, okay? This is the MA55 here, breaking here, testing the MA55 here, and continuation, okay? Breaking the MA55, testing here, and after that, continuation. You see, two patterns. That's it. Actually, this is one, but it's one for the downtrend and one for the same pattern for the uptrend. Now, there is one pattern. It's not a pattern. You have to recognize price. You need to learn how to read price action. In the reality, reading price action is one of the most difficult things you can do. It will take years. You must be genius if you can understand. You can read price action in less than 1 year. Honestly, I never met a person who can read price action. Honestly, no. I think for me, it took maybe 3 or 4 years to understand price action and read it. You want to know how good you are reading. You want to know you can read price action. It's very simple. Just add the MI55 or whatever you want to do. Just one moving average and just tell me the direction of the chart. I mean, what is going to be the next move based on the price action, and that is the problem. Many people, oh my God, what is this? Yeah, that's why I designed my system for people like they don't know about price action. You don't have to be expert. You don't have to be the best. But with my tools, of course, you can improve that, and they will help you because they are tools, and you will get, based on the probabilities, maybe at least 70%, 65, 70% of probabilities, maybe you will be correct. Okay. So the next pattern is about more sideways. How we identify we are in sideways. Okay. For example, here, the key is the moving average. Yes, of course, we have more tools like volatility and these kind of things, but just you are using moving average. When it's flat, the moving average, that is your sign the market is in sideways. When you see the slope turning negative or turning positive, that is a sign a new trend is starting. That's it. Simple, right? It's very simple. So here, Bitcoin in 2017, I remember, actually I wrote about this. I had a memory here. I wrote my memories in my blog. Bitcoin tested 20K, oh my God, to the moon, 40K, and after that tested 10K around here, yes, around $6,000-7,000, and after that it was just pumping very hard. But you see that after maybe 2-3 months, the moving average in weekly chart was just flat. So what happened with the price? The price was just flat as well. Yeah, like this, right? Like this, sideways. So we're in sideways, yes. Why? Because the moving average is flat. So that is the way how we can identify if the market is in sideways. What I said in 2019, when Bitcoin was here in sideways, even when we saw a major crash, I said in that time I didn't have a video, YouTube channel. I had just a group in Discord, on Discord. I said, hey, careful here, because all this price action is just gonna be a macro sideways, monthly sideways, or weekly sideways, whatever. Of course, we will see major moves, but overall, this is not a bear market. It's just sideways. And why? Because if you learn how to read price action, you must understand you have uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, and distribution. Consolidation and distribution. That is a very, very important thing people they are missing. Every time when you have a massive move here, in this case to the upside, you will have a period of consolidation or distribution. What I'm trying to say is simple. When you have a massive move here, usually you will see sideways here. Yes, the market will not move for maybe 3, 4, or 5 months. It depends on the time frame. And after that, you can see two things: continuation or correction. So one thing I think now you know this, you are very smart, because I know you are very smart. If you see any YouTuber right now here, they will tell you something like this, right? They will tell you, hey, the price is doing this, right? It's doing a rectangle, right? So it could be like this, or it could be like this. I am not financial advisor, okay? But if crash, is gonna crash to 3K. If pumps, is gonna pump to maybe 14K. Next day, it doesn't matter what the price did, they will be right always. Why? Because that is the way, this is the way they are telling you. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm YouTuber, you know. I am selling you something, course, or I don't know, something. And that is the way how they are doing this. So no, in real life, traders, we don't do this. In real life, traders, we have to do something. What? Is to the upside or to the downside? Which one? You have to remove one. And that is your technical analysis. That direction of your arrow is the product or the result of your system of trading you are building. Do you understand? So that is the thing. You have to build a system and follow the system. After you back tested this system, after that, you can delete the arrow to the upside, to the downside. That's it. Okay? So actually, this is a very good idea for my next blog post. Yes, I think so. How to build backtesting, how to backtest, do the backtesting properly. Of course, I am not expert. No, I think no. 10 years, I think it's not much, but maybe after 10 years, maybe I will be qualified to do this, but never mind. The thing here is like, as you can see here, when moving average here is flat here, so we can say, hey, the market is in sideways. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna share with you something like took me more than 10 years. Yeah, no, maybe 6 years, 5 years. When the market is in sideways, is the best moment to enter. It's exactly there where you have to enter. When the market is in sideways, people they are not interested. The market is boring. They don't want to enter. But exactly there is where you have to enter. Why? Because market makers, professional traders, they are there. They know this. So you cannot move the market. You cannot move the market. I think maybe Elon Musk is not your friend, right? Of course, it's not my friend too. So because we know we cannot move the market, but some rich people in Dubai, maybe they can do it. Okay, maybe there. Yes. So we want to play the same game. We want to buy when they buy. We want to sell when they sell. So that is the thing. Sideways is when they are buying or selling little by little, small chunks of positions, right? Because they don't want to move the price. Because if they buy everything at once, the market is just gonna pump so hard, right? If they sell everything at once, the market is just gonna crash. Yes, they wanna just do it little by little, and that's why we have this kind of moves, very, very, very like choppy market, right? Very, very, very small moves. And one of the second hint here is like in price action. Price action, no moving average, is when you see the low always is lower and lower and lower, and volatility is decreasing, 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 decreasing. Here, my friend, here, exactly here is when you have to enter, because the pressure of bulls and bears is increasing, increasing, increasing more, more, more on both sides, like the market cannot move. So what is the reaction? It's gonna explode in one direction, but it's gonna do it. In this case, of course, to the downside. You see? That's why when you see a bear market, sideways, that is the moment when you have to enter. Of course, if you build a system, if you have the right system, your system is gonna help you a lot to enter before of the move. Before of the move. I will tell you something like my mentor told me a long time ago. He passed away in 2019. He said, smart money, they will enter in sideways. Dumb money, I mean, stupid people, sorry, they will enter here when they see everything red or everything green. Yeah. So market makers, they are here. Professional traders, they are here. People with experience, they are here. YouTubers, TikTokers, scammers, or whatever people they think they will be millionaires, they will be here, and of course they will just in the long term get wrecked. But don't get me wrong, we need them. We need them. We need that kind of people, because without that kind of people, we cannot make profits. You see? So that is the thing. Okay, so let's continue with this system. So I explained what is a reversal, right? One pattern here. Let me show you again the pattern here, because maybe you don't remember. It's like this, right? Testing 55 to the downside, testing 55 here to the upside. So the pattern is like this. 1 second, here is like this. Like this. Okay. So this is the test, and after that, a continuation is the only pattern I am following right now in my system of trading. And now let's talk about resistance, support and resistance. First of all, my friend, if you are using a line, it's very funny, like, seriously. My God. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, this is my line here, and they will tell you this trend line is the most extremely powerful trend line and resistance for Bitcoin. And even some people will do this garbage. I mean, YouTubers with more than 100, 200K of subscribers. Look at this trend line. This trend line is exactly here. You see, is resistance, support, resistance, resistance, and they will tell you these kind of things. The problem with this kind of technical analysis, my friend, is like, okay, for you maybe this is a support, but for me, maybe no, maybe just, I don't know, maybe I am happy with this one. Let me show you here. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, I'm happy with this one. I wanna see, you know what? For me, this is a resistance. Or maybe for you, no. For me, no. For me, this one is a resistance. And no, you know what? For me, this is my trend line. No, for you, maybe this one. You see the point? Do you see the point? How the chart is looking right now? It's a mess. So, some people, they see triangles here. Some people say, oh, you know what? This is a big rectangle here. Some people said, oh, you know what? It's a falling wedge here. Yes. Some people said, no, you know what? This is a symmetrical triangle, whatever. And again, your chart is a mess. So don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. And seriously, I cannot believe how I see many traders on YouTube, especially on YouTube, with lines like this, right? This is my line here to the moon, right? As expected, right? Saying that kind of stupid things, and like this. I don't know. It's like, the thing is, like, you will see whatever you wanna see. Okay, so I don't say my system is perfect. Of course not, because I take many losses many times. But there is no point trying to do these kind of things if you will manipulate the chart to see whatever you wanna see. Okay, so If you insist and you want to use trend lines, well, I will give you just some hints, maybe how you can improve it. First of all, here we need to talk about confluence. Confluence, what is confluence? Where the markets, when you see more candles in specific regions, that is a confluence, that is a potential support or resistance. For example, in 2018, right? In 2018, okay? Where we have a lot of action here. Well, all $6,000 here, $6,000 around here, we have a lot of action here because Bitcoin was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 11 times tested this area around $6,000. So we can say, okay, this area is gonna be a resistance. Yeah, it's gonna be a resistance because Bitcoin is below here. So what happened after that? Bitcoin pumped here, tested this area here, around here, and after that broke this resistance and tested the resistance. Now is support after 6 months, and after that we have a response. What? A bounce. You see? So you can say this. Okay, so why Bitcoin stopped it here? Well, let's see what is the confluence. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 6 candles around here. That's why I was saying like around maybe 13K around there, something like that. We will see maybe the top on this in 2019. As you can see here, we have this resistance. We have some confluence here, some confluence here. This is no confluence because there is nothing here. Maybe this 3 or 4, 5 here. There is no confluence here. So as you can see here, we have more action here. Now, the second hint is the wicks. When you see some wicks like this one, this is telling you actually this region is resistance or support. It depends, right? If it's crashing, you will see some wicks. For example, in 2020, I remember when people say, "Oh my God, Bitcoin is gonna crash to 1K." Bitcoin crashed to 4K, and with this wick, for me, was enough to say, "No, Bitcoin is gonna move. It's gonna move to the upside and it's bullish." Tested this area just one time, and after that to the moon. When you see a very strong resistance or support is when you see that resistance tested just one time or two times. Okay, no more than that. If you see the resistance or support tested more than 3 or 4 times, that is telling you that resistance is not strong enough or support whatever. Why? Because look at this. Bitcoin tested $6,000 for more than 11 times, something like this, and eventually after that broke the resistance, the support, sorry. And here, Bitcoin tested here like maybe 2-3 times, and after that, bounce. It's a very good reaction, you see? Less test, you see in the support resistance, much better. That means it's stronger. When you see just multiple times test in the same region, well, it's gonna break eventually. Okay, that is the way how you can use trend lines. Now this is horizontal, or they are horizontal rectangles, but in trend lines diagonal, of course I don't like it, but if I have to do it, if someone really forced me to do it, I will have to do something like this. This is my trend line, and the second I will try to find maybe using wicks. For example, let me show you here. This is the body, and maybe potentially here, the second one here, I will try to draw a region. Instead of just drawing just one line, I will say, hey, this region, this region is gonna be my resistance or my resistance. And now you can say finally, okay, Bitcoin tested this resistance, pull back, and after that tested again this resistance, and now support, and after that you can say, yes, it's continuation. Honestly, I don't like this way. I don't like to draw like shapes, triangles, rectangles, whatever you want to call it. I feel more comfortable just trying to be neutral, because I realize like when I do these kind of things, I am or bullish or bearish, but I am not ready for both scenarios. Okay, so let's continue here. Now, if we apply the same principles of support and resistance with confluence, look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points tested here. Around 10. So we can say here this is resistance. That's why Bitcoin is here. You see? Okay, the resistance. If Bitcoin breaks $31,000 around there, yes. The next target, where is the next area of confluence? The next area, let's see how many candles we can see here. We have this region. We have this region also, as you can see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, around 10 candles around here in this region. So the next target should be around $37,000, 38. And the top of the top is gonna be this region where we have all this confluence here. I will tell you something. If we see this box, this yellow box, I'm gonna change the color green, broken, you will see Bitcoin new highs. New highs, because you are thinking, oh no, the strongest resistance is 60K. No, my friend, it's not. No, no. Look at this. Bitcoin just sets in 69, 2-3 weeks, 3-4 candles, and after a crash. Here, maybe just 6, 7, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, 4, 5, maybe five candles here. But this is not a very strong resistance because the confluence is less. You see, the rectangle is higher here. Here is so, and here is very small. So this one is very small. So this is the last resistance. If we see Bitcoin breaking 40, 50K, 75, $80,000, something like that. And I did this only using what? Price action. I didn't use RSI, stochastic, or whatever. Just using rectangles looking for confluence. Now, of course, the hardest thing to do, if you want to do this, of course you can do it here. Of course, I have a system, right? I have some tools. Volume profile is going to help me with this kind of things. But if you want to really improve your technical analysis, I strongly suggest remove all indicators and try to do this just you manually without any tool. And after that, you can compare your results with the volume profile. For example, here, right? Okay, let's compare with volume profile. Technicals, profiles here. Visual range profile, I think is this one. Yes. We can compare if my rectangles here, they match or they are a little bit, I can see some confluence here in volume. Look at this, beautiful, right? Beautiful. This one, beautiful volume here, confluence. This one, perfect. And this one, amazing, you see? So you can compare what I did manually, you can compare with volume because volume is telling you the transactions. How many transactions? That's why I was counting the candles, you see? So that is a very good exercise. And tools, remember, volume profile is a tool. Of course, in my case, I don't want to do it anymore, right? That's why I deleted here because I am using now volume profile as part of my system. So instead of drawing all the rectangles manually myself, I can just see the volume profile and I can see where is the resistance. Where are the resistance? So the resistance right now here, as I said before, $37,000, 38 around there. This is the major one, you see. And now we have in the bottom of this one, as you can see here. That's why it's resistance here as well. Yeah. If Bitcoin breaks 26K, as you can see here, the volume is almost nothing here. So the next area is going to be $22,000, 20K. That's why I was saying 20K is very important. You see? Now it looks like everything makes sense. And do you see me drawing triangles, rectangles, circles, rainbows? No, right? No. Okay. Now, I explained what is MA55, volume profile, and how to read price action. 3 key components, okay? So I have 1 hour, usually is 1 hour my live streams. I'm gonna extend just 5 minutes more because it's very important what I'm explaining to you right now. Let's talk about the momentum. The momentum in the markets. The momentum is, forget about the indicators again. The momentum is how strong is this move to the upside? How strong is this move to the downside? Okay, so there are indicators. They will help us to try to calculate to see how strong is this. One of them is the ADX. Actually, it's very powerful, ADX. Let me show you here the ADX. The ADX is going to tell me something. The ADX is going to tell me how powerful is the move, okay? Not the direction. Remember the direction? No. Just how strong is the move. So in many traders, they say, about 21, 23, that is where if you see the ADX about this level, to the moon. In my case, I don't like, well, yes, I like it, but it's fine. Let's keep it with 23 level. So when the market is about 23, sorry, when ADX is about 23, technically speaking, we can say the momentum is strong. In this case, we have to see the trend of the chart. In this case, if Bitcoin is in downtrend and uptrend, plus ADX is about 23, we can say we have a new trend. It could be bullish, it could be bearish, whatever. Okay, so let me show you here. For Bitcoin here, after Bitcoin dropped here, ADX was here about 23 level, specifically when Bitcoin was $5,000. Okay, and after that, what happened? The momentum here was super strong here, and Bitcoin went from $5,000 to 14K. Key, this is a very good hint. Part of my system. I don't care this. I don't care this. The thing I want to see is the slope of the indicator, the slope. If the slope is negative, for example, it's crashing like this, right? And I see a slope here, yeah, and it's lower than 23 points, we will see a bounce, yeah. And what happened here? Yeah, of course, with a buy signal, of course, with my seasonal trading, you see this, the slope is changing to positive here, yes. So this is telling me the momentum is, well, to the downside, right? But in this case, as you can see here, if I show you the curve, right, we will talk about the curve. Here curve was firing a buy signal here. So this is telling me it's very simple. Okay, the momentum here is to the downside, yes. The ADX is still positive here, yes. But the problem with this setup is like ADX is very low, like around 15-16%. So what is it telling me? Well, it's strong, yes, but it's not significant. Why? Because it's below 23 level. Yeah. After we have a buy signal here in one day chart with curve, of course, the indicator, and the momentum turned like positive here, plus buy signal here, I was looking for a bounce. Okay. But every time when you see the slope here, you have to see the chart. Okay. The slope negative here, this momentum is over. Okay. It's over. Plus sell signal in your system, well, you can say potentially it's gonna be a sell signal, a confirmation. Here you have another slope positive here. Yes, sell signal or buy signal. It doesn't matter why, because you see here after that we have this strong move. So ADX is gonna help you to see how strong is the move. Okay, about 23 level, you can start saying, okay, we are trending. Okay, the move is strong enough. Below 23, you can say we are in sideways, but in that level is when we have to be ready, because remember what I said, if we are in sideways, is the best moment to start looking for positions. You see? Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you here the last indicator. Curve. Couple curve, the original one. No fancy things, not like my system of trading. And here I'm gonna show you the curve is very, very, very powerful. And you know what? I love curve. Why? Because it's not used by many traders. I love it. They use MACD, RSI, stochastic, all the things you can imagine, but I don't see on Twitter and YouTube using curve. But you know what? It's extremely good. Why? Because if you read on Wikipedia how to read this chart, so this indicator, they will tell you, the rules is very simple. Above above 0, one second here, above 0 here, above 0 is positive. So if we have above 0, we buy, below 0, we short. Don't follow that advice. That's it. Don't follow that because it's not working. Maybe 20 years before it was working. Okay? Don't follow it. I mean, I want to just save you time. I back tested this and it's not good. It could work, yes, but overall it's not good. But what is something is working many times is The same principle as ADX. When you have the slope getting positive here below the zero line, there is a very good chance you will see a bounce. When you see the slope getting negative here and higher, I mean the hill is higher, very, very high, very far away from the zero line, there is a good chance you will see a sell signal. When you see the hill super, super high here and you see a sell signal here, I mean the slope is negative, there is a very good chance you will see a drop, as you can see here. When you see again another buy signal here, let me see, below the center line here, the slope is positive here. So you will see here a bounce here. Look at this, what happened? We had this bounce here, and after that we have this move. 1 second. I got some notifications. I need to mute the notifications, I'm sorry. Okay, good. So here the same thing. We have this buy signal here around here, but as you can see here, the market was flat. But even with that, it works because from this point to $8,000 to $10,000, as you can see here, $2,000 move, it was very good, right? So the thing here is like, if you use this indicator following these basic rules, principles, you will get actually very good signals. Be careful here because you don't know how to use this. You will get also many fake signals. Lower curve is for swing trading, not for scalping. Not for scalping. Curve is for swing trading. Minimum time frame, I back tested this system, is 4-hour chart. If you want to use it in 1 hour chart, maybe it could work, yes, but I believe there are better systems in 1 hour chart for that. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this sell signal here in weekly chart. We have this here, a sell signal again in weekly chart, and after what happened, and plus curve is very powerful. Why? Because we can see bearish and bullish divergence. Let me show you here. We have here from this point and this point, and we have this point and this point. As you can see here, we have a bearish divergence here. Well, in the next maybe one day, no, maybe my next live stream, I'm going to do live streams less times per week, but I want to make them more meaningful, you know. So the thing here is like, as you can see here, we have a better divergence here, and I said in 2021, my friends, I know you're a bullish, 100K, yes, keep dreaming because you will see maybe 20K or 14K. No, you're crazy, no, you're crazy. I used to remember many Discord groups, they block me, they say, no, you are stupid, Cardano will hit $20, $30, Solana, the next Ethereum, whatever. And after that, what happened? Yeah. But you know what? The funny thing is, like, I don't have subscribers. My channel is very, very small, but it's fine because I am not living with subscribers, because I actually am day trading. I am trading. I'm doing this also for living, so it's totally fine. I opened this channel and this content because honestly, trading is very lonely. It's very, very lonely, and in my normal life, I don't talk with people about these kind of things because, seriously, average people, they have no idea what is money. Even they don't know what is money. So how they can understand these kind of things? No way. So that's why I talk like about, I don't know, video games or something, you know. No, it's fine. So the thing here is like curve, as you can see here, is very powerful. Now, if we combine ME55 plus curve plus ADX, now you have 3 components of my system, and you are also volume profile. You are ready to go to combine all of them and build buy and sell signals. Okay. Of course, combining them, it will take time. I strongly suggest, I have a lot of content since 2021 showing this system, how it's working. Yeah. Main examples, because you say, you don't have examples. Yes, every live stream is an example. Yeah. So now you know the rules. You can just play as many times as much as you can this live stream. And you know how is working my system of trading. Now is your homework. You have a homework. You really want to learn this system because I back tested the system. I'm using this system. I built this system like 5 years ago, and it's working. It's working. Of course, I am building a new system. I build a new system, but that is big. Well, it's not an indicator. But this is the system that you don't have to be. I designed this system for people they are not very good at reading price action, because reading price action, it takes many years. It will take you many years and a lot of time. So you have any questions or something about the system, just let me know, or you can join in my Discord. Of course, we have free channels there, and you can ask whatever you want. If you are interested, maybe you can join in my Patreon. We have private channels where you can actually learn the system. Well, that's it. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next month. All right, and next Monday. And by the way, if you are from UK, London, just send me a message because I will be there in July. Okay, maybe we can meet and we can take a coffee. Okay, thank you so much for watching.